Hey guys, Kill here. I know not too many people really care. I mean, I'm a big troll anyways, and I just have fun with the game, making people that are pretty much jerks just rage. Pretty funny. Um, Recently, the predecessor, predecessor has this thing that every game usually has, and it's called the Creator Guild, and it's like a program for content creators to get together and talk about ideas and talk about feedback about the game, on a competitive level and on the, obviously on content creator on a content level. That's what they were told. That's what we told us, you know. And then I saw little lore sections. I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and dive into that and give them what I have. And at first they were really cool about it. You know, they were like, heck yeah. More people posted their stuff too, which was amazing work. They did a really good job. Um, and I felt like they do take feedback really well. You know, they do take just a little bit because they considered it, you know. And then the Crashy situation happened, right? Where he had voiced his opinions, and not only did they get ignored, but they kind of like fell. They didn't just fall on deaf ears. What happened was they used that as ammunition to say a lot of bad things about the guy. Maybe he went about it in a very dramatic and crybaby way, but he still wasn't wrong. Now I can understand why they just disregarded him and basically just outright didn't like the guy, maybe because of how he presented it. Sure, I guess. But then you guys kicked out Joe's Yours Truly out of that program. Why? Like legitimately, I don't understand. Out of all the people they could have kicked, out of all the people they could have point fingers at, I don't understand. When I first got there, they told me over and over again that we want your feedback. We want your feedback. We want your feedback. The reason why I quit their testing program when it first came out was because they didn't take any real consideration on what we were doing and what we were putting in the sections where the feedback comes in. I know this because to this day there is a lot of things that the characters that we've talked about that need to change now has not changed. And this new update that they're doing to slow things down, make things more logical, I think there's a word there somewhere. They're making it to where they think it's going to be more strategic, slow. Think about your decisions. Laning phase is going to last longer. Things like that. Towers are going to be more, hurt more and all that. That's like completely opposite of what they were going for in the beginning, and now they're reverting it back. But that tells me that they don't know, or they have no real direction on which to go for the game's balance. They started with this spectrum, and in between this spectrum, they've come to this spectrum, and in between, there was feedback to push away from those terrible medians. And I've read all that feedback. I come from competitive games. I don't come from a MOBA aspect. So I had to all right, maybe they know something that we don't. Maybe they are cooking something that we don't. 3 years later, their biggest update is a map change. Not even a map change, but it's a map shift, like a thing that alters the map, that causes more bugs, that makes your computer get crazy hot. Crazy, like the FPS, everything. I just cannot believe. And then the bugs that came with it, I just feel like it wasn't really worth. I don't understand why they kicked out Joe's Yours Truly for a feedback that they have tried to welcome. I do not understand. I will never understand. Out of all the people they could have done something with, they didn't even write him up. They didn't give him a warning. Like, what are we supposed to do then? If we're not here, what are we to do? You know, they didn't communicate with me about the drops. They didn't say to me, hey, Kill, we're going to give you this drop for 30 days. So I had people in my stream lurking, thank you. But I didn't know. I had a vacation planned and everything. If I would have known, I wouldn't have done that. I would have shifted everything either, you know, before that or after it, so that way I can capitalize on what they were trying to do. But they never told me anything. They made a post maybe, but they didn't mention me personally. Then there was a very few people that were selected, so I don't understand where the communication was. So like, no communication, no feedback, no content. I mean, we don't even have pre-made builds, and we bought Paragon assets. We got original meta characters. Why? When there's simple things like dailies, weeklies, things that want me to log in to play the game. I say clock in because, like, no matter what, it feels like a job. It felt like I was forcing myself to play this game. I enjoy it. Let's not get that twisted. I enjoy Predecessor. I love Predecessor. You should love Predecessor. Predecessor is an amazing fucking game. Now, it's got its fucking issues, obviously, like every game, but it's an amazing game. Do not get me wrong. It's worth someone to try it out. 100%. But there is so many things that I don't like about this kind of decision. Even if they revert back and they invite Joey back, I don't think he would even join back. I don't think he would until they can figure out what they did wrong. This is weird. It's a very weird situation for me because I don't like being in a community where you can't express yourself. Obviously, I troll people for a living. I have fun playing the game the way I want to play the game. I play off meta builds because it's fun and it's unique. It's something to do. And I troll assholes all day. But if I can't express myself, I'm out, bro. I don't like it. So I'm going to take a break from Predecessor. Taking a break for a little bit. I'm gonna let them get their shit straightened out. Even though I was very excited about ARAM, I was very excited about this game mode. I'm sorry. And I know you guys don't care. A lot of you guys probably don't care, but I'm gonna be posting content of Megabonk, Soulframe, things like that. I'm just gonna bide my time until Monsters and Memories comes out. I'm gonna try to find a competitive game in between that timeline, so that way I can have like a really good. That way I can have fun and be comfortable in what I do and what I play. You know what I mean? I know that means that I'm not gonna get as many viewers. I know that means that my YouTube channel is gonna tank. I know that maybe I might not be a successful content creator, but at least I enjoy doing something that I find as a hobby. I don't really care if I get famous. I don't care if I make it big in this thing. I don't even care if I even get, partner. I just want to have fun. I want to show people a good time. That's it. I appreciate you guys' time. I really do. If you guys like the content that I'm going to be producing, I'll be trolling people. I'll be having fun, whatever I do. So I love you guys. Thank you guys again for getting me this far. I appreciate it. I hope you guys stick with me. I do appreciate it. 100%. See you on the next one, guys. Bye.